Good motherfucking Friday morning, everybody.
Today is a good Friday so far with you.
Well,
Nothing to complain about.
I hope so.
Oh,
I mean, you can only hope people are having a good morning.
well, that's good
Some
by
people
yours.
will
Are you
always
having a
not
good
have a
morning
good
so
morning.
far?
Yeah, my morning's been fine.
Good, good. So
Been chilling like a villain.
the
You know, out here being a mad lad.
last time I asked people that, it was not a good day. But apparently you're having a good day, so that's good to hear. That's pleasant. The last show we did got very nice reviews. Apparently, people enjoyed it. I don't know why. Some of them are acting like we've never done shows like that, but okay. Maybe we've never done one they heard, and that's fine. I'm glad they heard it. Glad they liked it. Very cool.
Yeah, we've never talked to anyone reasonably or with a disagreeing opinion. Never happened.
I don't know if we
Also,
found
I'm
that
not
many
here.
who disagreed and or you're not here. What do you mean?
Well, obviously, I'm not
Oh,
here.
that took a second, but I get what you're saying. Jesus Christ, Time Lord Sleep. Some dude chopped out 3 Cadillac converters from our vehicles at my job. Great way to start the day. Okay, well, yeah, he's not having a good one. That's not a good day. That's some bullshit. I hope you guys have someone you can assume can fix it or something. Do something with it.
It's fucking weird, man, because around here, like in the past, whatever, 6 months, there's been also like a spate of crime. People getting, their cars broken into, cars stolen, just
A spate
people,
of crime.
yeah, people, like a lot of shops have had just their place just smashed up.
I don't know if I've ever heard the term a spate of crime, but okay.
Wave, whatever.
A wave, I've heard. A spree.
That too. They had
I've
all
never
of
heard
them.
spate. Oh, yeah, okay. They had all that. Gotcha. Gotcha, sir. Well, did they ever solve that spate of crime?
No,
No.
no,
Never any resolve
nope,
to that? Nothing came of it?
nope.
Well, shit. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And here's something weird. Uh, it's a something thrown in from the guy who was on air on the last show, Mr. Bacon. He is no longer a Medicare ball cap. He is now a picture of Mudahar. Nobody tell him. But he says, time to dunk on alt-right Oprah. I appreciate it, sir. We might be dunking on alt-right Oprah a little bit. He did something he's done a million times before, so it'll be a typical have a laugh about it, but that's about it. But there's Pablo threw in. I appreciate it, sir. He says, heading to work. Godspeed, everyone. Same to you, man. Be careful. Be safe. Have a good day at work. And there's Eddie. Threw in the little GG bro, who I'm a fan of. I really do like this little video game dude. It's like the only sticker that YouTube has that I'm not like, ugh, I don't like it. Well, that and the hippo. I like the hippo. He's cool. But yeah,
Well, everyone likes the hippo, but yeah,
the hippo's a cool
GG,
thing.
bro.
So, got all that out of the way. Now, what's funny about that is that is a result of something called donations. People are throwing in, they enjoy the stream, and we're glad they do. It's all very cool. So, I'm wondering, how do we approach this and seem unbiased? Because I want to seem unbiased. It's it's something we have, and Ralph continues to not have across multiple platforms because he's just too stupid. And what's weird about it is he does all of this for the money and for the clout, but he can't he cannot balance the two. And he gets way too much clout, fucks up his money, and that's game. It makes sense.
It's a hell of a way to be.
He goes too much for the clout and he fucks up his money.
Yeah.
Perhaps claiming to be alt-right Oprah on your Twitter is not the smart way to go if you would like to keep your monetization brainchild. I don't know. But it's what he did. Oh god, alright, hold on. We got flooded a little bit. Slacker threw in the hippo and he's saying get good. I like that dude. Joseph, not a pair from Joseph here. This appears, who is this guy? I've never seen this guy. I don't know what he is, but he's not a pair and he seems okay. And Help for the Guildless, treating us like we're on D Live. He gave us a lemon, but a lemon in a cake. Or lemon in a cape, not a cake. Gadfly just threw poop because he's that kind of guy. And Tony threw in the game over hippo. We appreciate it. Very cool of you lads. Grant threw in, well, at least he's on Trovo, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, pretty much. But now there's no stream elements.
Look, man, I don't know what's fucking going on, but this van is just going fucking constant.
What?
I don't know what's going on, but if you have a look at the stream, like, this van... No, this van has been just constantly going on. It's like they're doing rebroadcasting every super chat from the last stream or something.
That's weird, but
because they're now talking about Swan. All right, this is getting ridiculous.
Swan.
It won't shut up.
It has places to go. You gotta. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing time travel. Ed threw in another lemon, and then Rico said, additional donation. Appreciate it, sir. Ishtar threw the little guy from before that isn't a pair. He's a fox or a dog or something like that, but he seems happy. I think it's a thumbs up, but I can't tell because it has paws, not hands, so I can't tell if it's a thumb. Either way, he seems happy. Jabbers then threw in 5 and said, let me brand myself as a person no one likes. I'll be rolling in cash. Ethan, 192017. Yeah. Pretty much. That was the game plan he went with.
It was a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah. So if your income was dependent on,
Swear to God, I'm gonna turn this fucking alert off.
maybe if you turn it off and back on, it'll work. Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
No.
Can you do that? Will it let you? Akujin's having issues. Alright. Gotta give him a break here.
Alright, so I just turned it off. Stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So I turn it back on again. Keeps going.
Les threw in and said, or he didn't throw it. He wrote. Either way, he said, "Howdy, folks, enjoying quick launch, watching Tonky Time. You know that the show, you know that show that is still on YouTube and accepts online donations, unlike the Gunt stream, something like that. Also, Les, I think you guys are getting a crazy storm out where you're at, so stay safe. It's apparently holy shit levels of storm, so yeah, be careful.
I heard they're getting like fucking 2 feet of snow or something.
Crazy shit. I don't know. They're acting like it's fucking apocalypse now on TV. So I imagine it's at least going to be a bad storm. That's I'll go with that. It'll be a bad storm. I don't know if it's the end of the world for Colorado like they're acting, but
The day after tomorrow.
I'm hoping
You
he's
probably haven't seen that movie.
the day after tomorrow. I have seen. Thank you, but I spent most of that movie paying more attention to the lady friend that I was with, and it was a very boring movie.
Yeah, that's why I assumed you hadn't seen it. It's rather dry. Probably unlike the lady you were with.
Look at you. That was decent. That was decent. Fair play to you, sir. Yeah, I don't remember what
lady!
A lady! But, I don't know what it... Would you take the dumb fucking risk that Ralph takes repetitively and say the dumb shit he said if your income depended on being able to draw an income from the internet?
No.
Would you do that?
No.
You have no skills. You're unemployable. Maybe you should protect that last thing you can get paid from, Brainchild. I don't know. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to you? Do you hate you?
And then he also thinks that he can do something about it. Like, he stream elements. Like, oh yeah? I'm gonna give you a bad Yelp review. I'm fucking Ethan Ralph of the Ralph Retort. Fuck you.
Amazing.
Do you even know who I am?
Why would you bother with this shit? Like, what is he doing? Hey, if you don't do what I want, then I'm just gonna trash you every day for the rest of my life. And it's like,
Oh
wow, I
yeah?
really want to do business with him. Like,
But
I'm
also,
encouraged.
how much damage do you think you're going to do? Do you think you can convince one person to fuck with their money for you? Like, if they use
Maybe.
stream elements, right? Just say they use stream elements already or are thinking about it. Like, I can get money for doing yada yada yada. But then I heard Ethan Ralph say, fuck stream elements, so now I think I'd rather not get paid.
It's kind of what he's doing.
You're going to convince 0 people to abandon stream elements.
Yeah, they like money and they can still get paid because they're not fucking idiots. Like, what is he on with this? I don't know. Am I the minority that's willing to put that part of everything together? Is there something wrong with us or him if I am the minority? Like, this seems really cut and dry. You want to keep your shit, right? You only have one way to make money, right? Only one way the bills can get paid, yeah? You're about to have a kid with a woman who hates you and will definitely be suing you in the near future. Yeah? You may need money. Maybe you should try to protect your income and make sure that you don't, fuck that up for you. What is he doing?
I don't know.
This
He
is
really
trying to
doesn't
seem
seem
cool
to
on
like
the
it.
internet.
Well, I mean, I don't know about seeming cool. He's the bitter guy who got broken up with. All right. Uh, he was fine with stream elements 5 minutes ago. They were fucking great. But now that she's broken up with him, now she's fat. Now he's gonna tell
Yeah.
everyone that she's a slut.
Yeah. Brilliant, really, I guess.
I've never seen this strategy before. I hope it works for you.
I mean, it worked every other time he's ever. Oh, wait. I mean, it has it. Has he not put together that he's not good at shit and he's not right? And maybe he should play it a little safe. He doesn't have to be crazy safe, but for fuck's sake, don't say that you're alt-right Oprah brainchild. What are you doing? Why? What did that do? Did that bring you in one more thing? Did you get one more patron, one more donation because you said you were alt-right Oprah? Get the fuck out, man. Get real.
Sometimes I think that he doesn't know who he is. Like, you've heard him ask that question, right? Do you know who I am? I don't think he knows who he is. He thinks that he's someone important or somebody who can get away with doing shit.
Well, I'm starting to think he hates himself as much as everybody else hates him. No matter how much anybody else does to him, nothing is fucking him up like he fucks him up.
Oh yeah, he will give him the business on the regular.
Unfortunate, but it's something that will happen with somebody like Ralph. I don't think he knows any other way to be, and I don't think he'll be fixing his behavior anytime in the future. I also kind of worry that as we advance in this situation with his lady, it's going to get kind of dark and not. I
Ooh.
won't find it funny to follow. I know there will be a segment of people who will love to follow it and think it will be great and hilarious or whatever, but like I'm not into following something like that. Uh, I'll let him have a horrible life and this weird family dynamic. I'll let him do it and be over there doing it because I don't. I'll let you guys in on something. There was kind of a team meeting like a month or two ago where I told everybody, let's not follow Ralph to the grave. Okay, like he'll do something time to time, sure we can talk about it, but he's going to end up doing something bad. He's gonna end up ODing. He's gonna end up fucking doing something dumb and crazy, and I don't want to follow it all the way there. I know there are plenty of people who want to and who are there, you know, to follow that, and that's an element of those what those people want to happen to them. There are plenty of those. If you want that, then you can definitely find that if that's what you want to look at. But I don't want to be that. Watching him screw up his income one more time, just mind-boggling, but expected, and that's probably the saddest bit, right? That you're at a point where you can expect that somebody is going to shoot themselves in the foot to such a crazy degree. It's not like he has a bunch of sources of income, guys. Like this is it. Being the Ralph retort is it. There's no backup plan. There's no kill stream family buffet in Virginia or Tennessee. That's not a thing.
This is the only hope that he's got. And he's running out of options very quickly.
He's at the point where he is on platforms I've never even heard of, and like people who know shit have never heard of. Like, don't at me. This isn't just me. This is other people have never fucking heard of these. Like, I know that I don't know a lot about all this shit, but there are people who do and are like, the fuck is a Trovo? Like, there are people who don't even know what stream elements are. Like, he's been banned from Streamlabs. He gets banned from everything. It's gonna get to a point where it's like, dude, what are you doing? How'd you let it get here? Is there another place he can go for that kind of service, a makeshift donation kind of thing?
Not that I'm aware of, but
We weren't aware of the last one.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I mean, if there is anywhere else in the world that will potentially take him, he'll find it. But eventually, gonna run out.
Past that. It's past eventually he's gonna run out. He's fucking running. He's running out very actively right now, Akujin. He's on option, like, YouTube's option A for him. He's on fucking option like JKL or some shit. It's not good, especially given the life situation he's in. But if there are any other ways he can accept donations, I know some of you may not like him, but expect him to be on it. He's gonna find it. He will sniff out another way to make money until he is banned off of every single please give me money website he can find. By the end of this, he's gonna have it all listed down there. Just please give money. Well, all it will say. That'll be it. Someone named Skip in the chat said hi to everyone. Do you want to say hi to Skip, Akujin, or do you want to tell him to piss off?
Hi, Skip.
Mm.
Piss off.
Wow.
I'm just fucking around. I don't know who Skip is.
I was just fucking around too. Help for the Guildless threw in and said, "Don't worry, he'll bounce back. I heard he's starting up a new platform called Only Gun." Well, people could let him know that Brad, the bully hunter, he did purchase Gunt Hub. That's a real website, and he really owns it.
For the right price, he may be willing to part with it.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay.
Because that's what he wanted to do, right? Own the meme?
Allegedly, I don't know.
You could literally own the meme if you can
own the
afford it.
meme for the small price of whatever Brad puts on it, which may not be a small price.
Also,
Brad likes his 80K.
Dignity.
That's a very small price, yeah.
Which is also a very small amount.
80K is, it's fine. So, God, what else is going on? Because there's other shit. Is Ralph having any bit of a freak out about this, or is he put out the one tweet, fixed his collar, and moved on with his day? This has happened too many times. You don't need to be crying.
What do you think happened? When has Ralph ever handled something well?
He gonna do a show about him. He's gonna do a show about him. I know it. How do you think it'll go?
Donationless.
It's fucking fair enough.
Just a prediction. Could be wrong.
You know what else we kicked into high gear over the week? You know, we were here and did a show like the day before last, but we didn't do one yesterday, I don't think. And do you know what else happened?
What?
A large creator came out and said, "Hey, there was a 16-year-old, and this creator admitted that they sent shit to them." And when I say shit, I mean like they were exchanging nudes with them. And H
Well, obviously
wait,
this is
is it
true, right?
H3?
Because
Hold
you
on.
know,
Is it H3 that came out with it, or was it somebody else? I was about to give him credit for it, but am I right about that?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, either way,
The only
they
thing
were
I know is
talking
that
about
they're
it.
obviously telling the truth. This is obviously factual because it came from a large creator. And as we all know, that's how you determine truth. Numbers.
There's that. But he speaks on this, and they're going at him with the Brit bong thing again. And it's like, dude, sit the fuck down. The cop said no. What more do they want? What, you want to send more cops? What are you going to do? What does the person have to do to be cleared of that kind of shit? You can't talk about how this person has admitted to sending nudes over to a fucking minor. You can't talk about that because hey, the cops disagree with us, but we swear this guy broke the law. It seems ridiculous to have the conversation, but it's one we have to have pretty regularly. Doesn't make sense. It's like, I don't know. It makes it seem like people are so invested with fucking people over that they genuinely do not give a shit what the truth could, would, or might be. It's whether or not they can use it to get a sub, get a donation, get whatever the fuck they can get out of it. It's getting kind of tired. It's been kind of tired, I'll be honest. I've been tired of it for a long time, but it's getting tired again. Like it's doubling back over. It's lapping back around and getting tired one more time. You know, it's done it a few times, but it's doing it again now.
It's on its second wind. Tired.
It's like eighth wind. This shit's got the cardio of fucking Clay Guida. It's tired. Uh, oh. Okay, so I have been enlightened on something else taking place.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. I got sent a thing in DMs with this person they're talking about. Apparently, like he like admitted and is open about sending nudes to
That
this
we are
person.
looking at different things.
Like they're being super. They've been super public about it. Like everybody knows about it. What the fuck is their gripe?
So this is like a
What would be
Harvey
the issue with
Weinstein
calling
thing.
this out?
This like a Harvey Weinstein thing where everybody around them knows that they're doing it.
All right, hold on. Who knows what the thing is with the James Charles guy? Is he open about? Did he say this himself? If that's the case, then what the hell are they bitching about? This isn't a tit for tat thing at all. Like it wasn't before, but it really isn't now. This clout system is broken. I know I'm not the only one who sees that. Yes, he admitted it, said someone named Skip. This Skip person is being helpful now. This is weird. Okay, he admitted it. Okay, then what's the question? What is the problem?
I would like to see him admitting it. I mean, before I condemn this guy as a pedophile, I'm sorry, but I want to see proof for it. If he's there admitting it, then it should be easy to show. I don't think that title should be tossed around lightly.
Not fair. But I'm just, if the guy did admit it, there should really be no questions.
Well, yeah, if he did admit it, then there should be no questions. I mean, I only have questions because I haven't seen it.
Mr. Bacon is saying, all I know is that people went after Britbong after the H3 vid against Keem. Well, that should make sense to you, seeing as how Keem was the guy they were backing there because H3 was going at all the people who were doing the commentary bullshit. Showing that all they do is slander people for money. And they couldn't be having that. And as soon as they realize that their money can start getting taken away because of that, they all freaked the fuck out and they backed Keem. This was also back when they were on his payroll before he went at them about how they grieved over Apollo Legend. But that is another story for another day, Wu-Tang. What is this? I'm looking at... He's been in this situation several times. Anywho, they are getting on H3 because he is going after his sponsors. Whose sponsors? The guy who's going at underage people? Like that? Fuck him. For me, if you get caught doing that, dude, I don't give a fuck what you do to him. I hear you've done something far worse than going at sponsors, and I still don't give a fuck. Taking away sponsors ain't shit. Like, in my book, I'm not gonna even bat an eyelash. You start taking body parts.
Yeah, I don't give
Do I
a
sound
shit
crazy?
what people do to it. No, a lot of people have
Okay, good.
no love for the child lovers. Certainly don't.
It's the second
No
time.
love, no sympathy.
Or second time in 12 months. How old are they? James is always unaware of the guy's age is the excuse, said the Skip person. You buy it?
Oh, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, then I'm definitely trying to not find out the age.
That's a way to look at it.
People have legitimately made mistakes before, like, oh yeah, she told me she was yada yada yada. And I understand that is a legitimate thing that sometimes does happen. Unfortunately, people will lie about things, particularly their age. But if you're the guy that this has happened to 6 times, I'm starting to think there's something else going on here.
Doesn't seem like a crazy assumption to make. Not in my mind, anyway. But yeah, if that's the case, there may be something going on. Maybe people should look into it a scotch harder. Maybe if even just a scotch. Just a little bit. Couldn't hurt, right?
No.
If 2 times in 12 months someone gets caught talking to an underage person, I think maybe we can look into it and not feel like we're going at someone wrong just look into it. What's wrong with that?
Hey, you get accidentally
If
caught driving over the limit once. Look, maybe you had one too many and you didn't realize. You get done twice in 12 months. Maybe you have a problem. Maybe you need to lose your license.
worth mentioning. Just saying. Mm. Fuck. Anyway, Kelly Law apparently makes a distinction in CP charges between pics with genitalia and pics without genitalia. What? I did. Are we on that level? Is that where we're at?
I don't need to be there. For me, child porn is child porn. I mean, if you have a child there naked and they're fucking covering their privates, they're still naked. It's still child pornography. It may be different under the law, but it's not to me. I ain't the law.
You don't have to draw the distinction. The law does. They can do what they do. You can do what you do. You don't have to think like them.
I don't have to agree with the law, I just have to know what it is and follow it. If I got a problem with it, then bring it up with appropriate channels, yada yada.
Appropriate channels, he says.
Yada yada yada.
Yada,
That was an
yada,
important
yada.
part. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's
What
the
the fuck can
details.
the average person do, really?
Yada yada yada. Not a big deal. So,
I mean, if I want to start having the discussion about, stricter penalties for, people who hurt children, who do I talk to about that? A local congressman?
well, here's what I wonder with this. Who, if anybody, did anybody report this to? Or are we just going to make YouTube videos about it? Like, are we doing the Onision thing again? And then we're going to get mad if too many people know about it because it got talked about on TV? Like, what are we doing? I say we very loosely. I'm not doing it. They can do it. They're fucking idiots. What's going on, though?
Well, that's obviously what they're doing. I mean, did you read about it in a paper? Some guy getting arrested? Or is it a YouTube video? I think the question answers itself.
Maybe. Shit gets depressing, though. Like, do you care that wrong was done and needs to be righted? Or do you want to have a moan and try to get paid to have a moan? By the way, I shit you not, another thing did happen. They released another part of the John Swan phone call. They didn't just release one phone call. They released, there was two released with
Yeah, well,
fucking
they're making content out of
premieres.
him now.
Not just content, like they sitting there premiering it for super chats and shit. What the fuck is wrong with these people? This is what they do around here, but it didn't just them. Like this thing we're talking about. There are people who are talking about and making videos about this. Cool. Who reported it? Like, what's going on with it? Or is it just content? We just contenting about that? Okay, cool, whatever. People can do it if that's what they want to do. If that's what we're doing, fine.
I mean, doing one video about it to address, say, your involvement that's something I can kind of understand.
That you can understand.
Yeah, when you're doing a series of videos, releasing phone calls, premiering them for super chats, maybe you're using them for content.
Maybe. That dude, Mr. Bacon, said that Keemstar also finally released the French girl audio. Someone talked about that. I saw, and they said, "Spoiler, guys, it's fucking garbage." I was like, "Well, duh. He ain't gonna put it on his YouTube. He's not trying to fucking get anything from it. He quietly releases it on SoundCloud. Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. I'm not doing this."
Who is
Remember
the
when
French
John
girl?
Swan put things on SoundCloud? Same thing. Not a huge deal, but you know, is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know who this French girl is. I know
I
who
don't either.
Keemstar is,
I
though, and
just
I
know
have
that
no
people
interest in
always bother
listening to it.
Keemstar about it. What was this? Oh, okay. I premiere all of my calls for super chats. I also shout out the top donor in every call, said McGruff. McGruff calls would probably be gold. But that's what you do, right? Especially when you said that you wouldn't and you wouldn't sell a friend out like that. Like, you definitely wouldn't do it then, for fucking sure. Either way,
I mean,
very honorable guys.
there's the figurative way of selling your friend out, but then you go to literally selling them out. All right, you're getting money for it now. This is literally selling.
Accurate. Hi, Kaylin. Also, Smart Alec is in the chat and saying that, dude, why did you spoil the movie for me? Well, I didn't spoil the movie for you. The toy companies are spoiling the movie for everybody. Don't know if you know, but if you walk around stores at the moment, there is a whole lot of MechaGodzilla stuff everywhere. Fucking everywhere. What are you doing? They were trying to hold that back a little bit. It's everywhere. Now, if you don't know by now, then you haven't looked anywhere. They're selling the products. Like, you can buy a MechaGodzilla figure. You can, yeah. Hate to tell people. Kaylin is not happy that the internet theory of MechaGodzilla being in the movie is right. I knew it would be something because they didn't have the balls to just do a straight up versus movie at all. They couldn't. If you, I don't know, if you look at Kong and Godzilla, there are nothing but problems there. And they've already had to jack King Kong's hide up quite a bit. They're gonna end up doing some team up shit, something.
Mecha Kong.
A Mechanicong? Dude, I would love to see Mechanicong. Have you ever seen Mechanicong?
Oh, have
Do you know how
you?
cool he looks?
No.
Okay, well, they probably wouldn't make him look anything like that now, but he looks cool, okay? I think he looks cool as hell.
I was just kidding. I thought I was coming up with something new. They already did that?
That Skip person said the best move was holding back on Baby Yoda merch so as to not give away spoilers. By the way, that Skip person, they're not Skip anymore. Like, their name is now that Skip person. They have
I can
adopted it.
respect that.
I can too. They own the meme. So, yeah, that was a good move to hold back on the Baby Yoda shit. Yeah, Godzilla and them, they didn't do that. I I've now seen giant MechaGodzilla toys. They're everywhere. All right then. Good job, guys. They're gonna.
Guys, ever heard of the down low?
You never heard of that? Their down low gimmick? Yeah, it feels like they haven't.
But it's the place to be.
It's where this should have been. Kind of screws it up for a lot of people because that's what you want people to not know it's happening, and then they see it, and it's going down. I shit you not, I'm hearing that the poster has references to MechaGodzilla on it, and I'm like, dude, will you guys fucking quit? Like, do you know how to do a fucking surprise? Do any of you know how to do that anymore? You know what a plot twist is? You know how to do a fucking, you know how to do a little reveal, homie? You know how to do a little reveal?
Motherfuckers need to talk to Shyamalan.
You know how to not be a fucking jobber, homie? You know how to do that?
This would be like if
No.
they re-brought out The Sixth Sense. Like, just say it got brought out for the first time, and on the poster it said, "What if you were dead the whole time and you didn't know?"
Wow. Caitlin said she doesn't need me to ruin movies anymore. They're doing it to themselves. Draw Kuji like those French girls, Tonky. I can't, but someone could. The French girls, though. The French girls. So, by the way, another thing about the French girl interview. Apparently, that French girl is now yelling at Keemstar on Twitter. So, I have a feeling that wasn't supposed to come out.
Who is the
Thank you.
French girl?
I don't know. But she's a very big deal, and fucking everybody talks about it. I don't know what it's about, but now she's yelling at Keemstar because he wasn't supposed to do what he did.
That doesn't sound like King.
It really doesn't. There are very few people on this platform as upstanding as Keemstar. She ended towards someone doing a video about it. I bet she did. Bacon, are you around again? Like, you keep saying shit. Do you want to come on and you can talk again? You don't have. It doesn't have to be questions. You can say the things you wanted to say with your new Mudahar pictures. It's funny that he's Mudahar now. It almost tempts me to be like, do you want to see something funny? I don't know. Do you want us to ruin Mudahar for you, Mr. Bacon?
Wait a minute.
We didn't do that.
What is this us?
I'm gonna have to get you to pull it up.
Don't put this on me.
I gotta.
I don't know no Mudahar.
No, you do though.
I just
He's
know
the
that
not
you
so
ruined
great
him for
Muda.
Blossom.
No, he's the not so great Muda. He is. You'll see. You'll see. You already know. You've done this like 4 or 5 times before. People come around. He's like, no, don't ruin Mudahar. Come on, come on. You know you want us to. You know, come on, come on, come on. Give me permission to ruin your day. Come on, let me in. We're like vampires. You have to let us in the house. Come on, tell us it's okay. Tell me it's okay. I want to do it. Am I bad? Like as far as like a person is for doing this?
Well, yeah. Because he said no. Like, oh, but come on.
No means no, and I'm like, come on though. Oh shit, there he is. Mr. Bacon has returned.
Just
Hello,
let me
sir.
put a little bit of the
Hello,
Muda
Doc.
tip in. Oh, by the way, apparently this is somebody gave me the picture of Mecha Kong.
Oh, you see what Mechanicon looks like now?
I call
It's
him
pretty
Mac.
cool, isn't it? Like they would fuck that up nowadays. There's something charming about the old idea of technology back then that made it awesome.
All right. So, what all do you know about the whole Pyro and French girl shit?
Not shit.
Not shit. All right.
Not
Well,
shit. I remember they
okay.
were going on about it for like a week, and then all of a sudden that guy made a video, and then the turkey guy ran away. I was
All
like,
right.
well, I'll be
Now,
damned.
so supposedly about 6 years ago, when all this shit started between Pyro and King, King made a video, and Pyro took it out of context, supposedly. But King made a video saying that something about that Pyro was messing around with a 14-year-old French girl, right? Well, of course, we now know the interview got dropped, and now she's going after King because he dropped something. He did something wrong, apparently. But there's also this other guy involved, and this guy was 23 at the time that he was hooking up with the French girl. So apparently, Pyro, I don't know. Pyro never did anything sexual, supposedly, but we'll have to see what happens. But yeah,
Okay, so well, wait, if he didn't do anything, say he's in the clear then, yeah?
you would think,
No?
but
Okay.
I don't know.
So it would be this
It,
other person then who's
yeah,
like 23.
yeah,
But it ain't him.
mm-mm,
Okay, then he's in the clear.
yeah.
But what is she mad about? I heard this interview was hot garbage anyway, by the way.
Oh, it was, yeah.
There's
It,
nothing there.
pretty much, King was goading her into shit. Is what it felt like he was leading
Leading
her
the
on. And
witness
yeah,
that was a minor about something that happened to them. Good luck, Keem.
hmm I know, right?
Oh, I know that dude.
Who, dude?
I'm looking at his profile picture now.
Who file? What are you
Bacon's
talking about?
profile picture. If that's Mudahar, then I know who Mudahar is. I'd just forgotten the name.
Oh, you remember the
Yeah,
not
some
so
ordinary
great mood?
gamers. Yeah.
Yeah, he's that
We
douchebag
are.
that
We
was
could
running
hold
around.
on. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't
All right,
mention
go ahead and
anything
ruin it.
about it yet.
Fuck it.
We'll talk
I
about
don't
it in
care.
a second. Let's let him get his gimmick out.
Go ahead and ruin it. I don't care.
It's just brutal because you'll come in with a profile picture and it's like, oh man, you want us to ruin that guy real quick? And you're probably like, no, I don't. I would like to move on with my day, thank you. That would be my preference. Somebody posted that. You mean the coolie? Are you not giving Kaylin her credit for posting Mechanicon?
Who?
Oh my god. Do you know what Mechanicon is, Mr. Bacon?
Nah. Was it like the mechanized version of Kong or?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
It's like a MechaGodzilla, but for King Kong. I think it has a
yeah.
cool little goofy design. By the way,
Mm,
who do you think is better, King Kong, Godzilla?
Godzilla.
My guy here, my guy. No hesitation. Did you hear it in his voice? Not one bit of hesitation. Did not stutter. Said it with confidence.
All right, so I got the tweet pulled up where she was going at King.
Go.
She
Give it
quote.
to Akujin. Look at this dude doing the work.
All right, let me
We can
go in the Discord right quick. Get that
pop it up. But
screenshot.
what is? Do you know what the premise is behind her being mad? Is
Oh
it
yeah.
clarified with this, or does she just let everyone know she mad?
Uh, Apparently there's gonna be another video coming out from some other creator, so I don't know who's gonna be. But let me drop this tag.
Slacker
All right,
through and
Anderson.
two. The heretic says King Kong all the way, all day. Fucking hateful mark. That's all I got.
There you go. I'll drop it to Akujin. Send the DMs, Discord.
Look at this
Oh
dude.
shit. All right, there we go.
Is it up?
No, I
Yep.
only
Okay.
gotta save it and then I gotta put it on. Give me a second.
You cool? You cool? I wasn't looking there yet. I just now was clicking over to see if I could see it. I'm doing other
Yep.
things. My bad.
Yeah, I shared it to his DM. So
Kuja, you gonna dox those DMs or what?
What a waddle.
Oh man.
let me see if I sent this one yet. Cause screenshot another one. And you're not gonna believe the source where I got all this from.
Oh,
Diorio.
DeHorio.
Yep.
He wants to do a little clout chasing on Keem. I know that. So I'm pretty sure Diorio might be the one who's making the video.
That's what I was thinking.
He's not in the business of calling other people's work good.
And see, what's weird about this is he's not following her, and he's not following the people that are following her. So I don't know where
He
this
likes
came
to
from.
try to surprise people.
Yeah,
He's not good
gotta
at it,
be.
but he tries. Usually, he can pull it off if they're, not paying attention or some shit like that. But if you pay attention to Diorio, you can usually tell what his next play is going to be.
Hmm.
Saying he telegraphs his moves.
Yeah, and when he fucks up, he feels the need to write an essay about it. It's like, what are you doing? You can tell he feels stupid about something when he busts out the twit longer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got another one too. This came from Pyro. I mean, from Keem actually. I sent to Akujin.
That's me.
There you go, buddy.
So, ever. Oh my God. These. Just the terminology. You can tell that this is fucking. People want it to be that guy because he has a big sub count and they want to take him down. Got it. But I'm sorry that everybody can't be a pedophile because you don't like them. Maybe you should just
Exactly.
be like, I don't like them.
I
And
think
that
what it is.
be enough.
I think what it is. Keem tried to weaponize her against Pyro, and it backfired on his ass because he's still holding that grudge against Pyro. When Pyro and Leafy and all them tried to get him deplatformed a while back.
Be fine with not liking the guy. Trying to paint him as a pedophile because you don't like that makes you seem insane. This is not what normal human beings do when they don't like somebody. Like,
Oh,
you're a
no.
shitty person when you do shit like this. There's no way around it. Like, you have decided to become the bad guy at this point.
What makes me wonder, this has been 6 years brewing. Why wait until now to do it? Is it because Pyro tried to make a comeback after the Ivory shit, or I don't know.
I don't know. What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Wow.
What is that?
All right. Supposedly Pyro groomed this kid named Ivory a while back too, and he was and apparently this is where it gets weird. Pyro deleted his Discord at the time, but he was sending the dude Ivory was sending him like fat furry porn, and Pyro got off to it. So that's we actually found out Pyro is a furry. So because Keemstar also made the allegation too back in the day. He said he had a picture of Pyro holding the head of a fursuit with with the head off or whatever, but he never could produce the photo. So then all this shit happened. So yeah, Power made like I want to say like a 30-minute long video trying to debunk the Ivory stuff. So
Jesus.
yeah,
Okay.
fucking crazy.
So, I don't know. Furry is so bottom of the totem pole for me.
Oh yeah.
Like, for
I mean,
me, is it
everybody's looking at
weird?
kinks.
Yep. Is it any more or less weird than pretty much everything else you motherfuckers do that I don't do? No. Like, I hear about some of you motherfuckers out there who like to get your balls stomped on and shit. And it's like, would I rather get my balls stomped on or put on a mascot outfit? I don't fucking know. I'd rather not do either. But people are fucking weird. So I try to let them do what they do. But if all he is a furry, then it's like, all right, then.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm not into it, but a bunch of people are, I'm sure. Wu-Tang, do what you do. Now, there's people out there who are into like eating feces and shit. Like, I don't need this shit in my life.
Oh God.
But you know, you
Ugh.
might be a wonderful person and donate to the local church. You built an orphanage and all this, but you just happen to like to eat poop. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to know about people like that. I want to talk to you and not know a goddamn thing about what you do with your genitals. I don't want to know. I don't want to know your uniform you put on whenever you go in for your fucking anything you do with your genitals. I don't want to know about the leather. I don't want to know about your utility belt with the handcuffs and the billy club and the whip and the cat with the 9 sexy tails. I don't
And
want
the
to know
gag
shit.
ball
I don't want to know nothing.
and
You do what you do. Do it over there. Don't tell me shit ever.
over there is with that shit.
You don't have to be a private person, but be private to me. Jesus. You know, you want to put on a mascot outfit? You want to dress up like a sexy policeman? You want to fucking say? You want to dress up like a fucking what was it? What was his name? Fucking Masterson, the cow. You want to get
Dick
milked?
Masterson.
You want to get milked? That's cool. Whatever you want to do,
I don't know,
go
man.
do that
Getting
over there.
milked is kind of not cool.
I'm not doing it, and I don't want to have an opinion about it. Go away. That's how I feel about it.
Oh, come on, Tonka. I knew you would get your ball stepped on.
Nope. That doesn't sound fun to me. There's something about that just doesn't sound fun to me. I don't like it. I don't want to experience that. And I tend to be somebody who's like, you know what? You know, get as many experiences in life as you can. And then I'm like, wait, except for all that ball stomping business. Don't do that shit. Be careful with that. Fucking explode a testicle or two, and you're gonna wish you hadn't done that crazy shit. Crawling chaos through Vamp said Tonka's a secret furry confirmed. Sure. Whatever people want to think. I never really been one for the mascot outfits. I have always been perplexed how they didn't have a heat stroke in that shit. I did a mask character when I was wrestling for a while. Just that had me so claustrophobic and sweating like a motherfucker because I don't like it. I'm not big on it.
Did you feel like Chris Jericho when he was in New Japan wearing that suit and everything?
Did he talk about that? I haven't read his books. Did he talk about when he was who did he do? Like Super Liger or some shit like that?
That was it.
Did he talk about that? How he didn't like being in a mask. He didn't like the way it felt, and it's too
That and
warm.
he kept
And
botching.
oh,
All
all
right.
right.
Won't used to the suit. So,
I do know about how much he fucked up in that suit, but
yeah.
I should probably read up and see what he said about the company because it's probably what I thought too. That could be very likely. It's a thing for some people. Some days it was okay, but there were days where you just feel claustrophobic in that shit, and you get in some humid weather or like some real thick air, and yeah, you can't be having it.
Oh yeah.
So I've always been very curious how the hell furries even. How do you do that?
How
But
do
then
you
no,
furry?
don't tell me how you
What
furry.
gets me, I mean, I hate the kink shame, but they have fucking conventions for this shit too, where all of them like get together and shit. It's so fucking weird.
How many heat strokes? That is one thing I could have answered and be okay with it. How many heat strokes take place at a furry convention?
Mm-mm.
That seems like a fair question.
What gets me, I was watching some a long time ago, and they said they've been doing this shit since the '80s, so it's just more
I could
mainstream
believe it.
now.
There were mascot outfits back. I think as long as there's been mascots, somebody's been wanting to try to fuck it.
Oh yeah.
That's my guess. Godart through 5 says, so I just cut my head open in the dumbest way possible, and yet these people are giving me a big headache. I'm not bleeding much, by the way. I'll live. What the fuck? I get the weirdest donations. It's like, hi, I've split my head open. I'm bleeding. Here's $5.
It is fucking weird. Hey, $5, $5. Fuck it.
No, I got nothing but love for the goat lady. She's a very nice lady. But hindsight, looking at that donation, it's like, wow. Life is weird. Curling Chaos 35 said Tonka fears thick air. I don't like thick air. I don't like humid weather. I'm not a fan. And Sergio had thrown 50 earlier to say mammal will reign supreme. Appreciate it, sir. I don't know what mammal will reign supreme means other than you are a horrible, 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 filthy Kong fan.
Yeah,
That's what?
that's what they meant. Kong's a mammal.
That's what they meant. Kong's a mammal.
So I've heard.
That's where we're. Mammals unite. That's what you're gonna get. Go ahead. Back him. See what you get. Gadfly through to and said, "I have an ingrown toenail." All right. The things that are getting me donated to today. Very weird feeling. Anyway, I think we have rounded that corner to do a special, quick, creature feature for our friend Mr. Bacon.
Are you gonna do the thing?
Okay, can I show you a video? Come on,
What is it about somewhere the gamers being a flagger?
There's like 3 of those.
Mm.
Do you know about that?
Nah.
You don't know about him being a flagger?
But
You
then
just
again, I mean,
rattled it off, but you don't know about it.
nah. I just heard y'all talking about it earlier. So
Oh no.
some ordinary flagger. So
Oh no. All right. Well, yeah, if you haven't seen it, you definitely got to see that. I was going to show you something different, but fuck yeah, if you haven't seen that.
yeah.
It's Van Tactician who did one, right? Please say it was him. Oh yeah, definitely it is. Good TV. He did the probably the quickest one. There are other videos where people talk about it, but they talk about it at length. And for our purposes today, it would be much easier to show you this. Now, if I remember correctly, one of your big issues with Susie Lou was that she threw flags on people, right?
Right.
But she had thrown the one, and then she took it off 3 days after. Now, for
Yeah, the
you, you
Marcus
still,
Clark one.
and that's legal. Like,
Right.
I'm not disagreeing with you, not disagreeing, but she took it off 3 days later, right?
Right.
And we all agree with that. So it came and went, non-issue, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if I showed you something way worse? What would you think about the people who backed this dude and who were cool with this dude, not saying a peep about this dude, if I could prove to you he did worse?
All right. Okay, go for it.
Hallelujah. I like this guy's ideas. I like this guy's spirit. Oh, Sergio. I don't know if you noticed, but Sergio, your favorite content creator is in the chat. It's V Livestream. Hi, V. Good to see you. I hope you're well. I recently heard you got the old engagement thing going. Glad to hear it. I hope life's treating you good. Wu-Tang. Pop up that video for a boy. You got that already? Great shit. Hey, you need to come by and talk one day. Don't let it interfere with wedding plans or any of that good shit. But it would make Sergio's day to have you on. He is the most giantest fan you have. He said, sure, man, I'd love to. Nice. I didn't know if V would ever even find the new channel. We still have the old channel, but I didn't know if he'd ever find it. Good shit. I will bother you on Discord. Or maybe I'll bother you or get someone to bother you on Twitter. Something. And we'll get a day and come through and we'll have a good day. Oh, look, B said Tonky time is past time. Look at this dude. Yes, dude. Good dude. There. All right. Are you ready to incidentally ruin this poor guy's day again?
Oh, I'm ready.
Good shit. All right, let her roll. Give us your reaction to what you learned about one of your favorite content creators, lad.
Alright.
Turn the van off, but it won't shut up. I don't know where it's coming from now.
Well, I'll try to keep up with it manually over here then.
No, I mean, like, the sound effect. Like, I
Oh.
turned the alert off, but it's still going.
Well, it's fun. Just let the sound happen.
Alright.
Let's get ready to rumble! Let them fight.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go. Owers and pacemakers make us no chaser.
Very high music,
like a
very
fucking
sad.
pacemaker.
Oh God.
Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madmen, old 10 times rapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the riffles blow.
Man, your intro is too damn long.
Hey,
we're not done.
But I usually have no sympathy for people that like false flag channels.
He goes out there and he falsely flags people's videos. This guy is a freaking snitch rat punk. That's all he is.
He tries to delete the live streams after so you guys don't see it, but we have it captured.
Yeah, that's what he does. He deletes us because he doesn't want people to know he's a snitch. He's a rat. He's trying to rat on people for absolutely no reason. And
This is what he does on his streams. He goes around and claims everyone's videos are violating TOS and sits there reporting them. And we'll roll a clip right now of him trying to report someone's video. And it's kids' content.
Does it say it's fake anywhere? Oh, it doesn't. That's another video that's definitely being reported.
I mean, it's like saying Barney clips on YouTube should be marked as fake. Like, they should have to have a disclaimer that this Barney clip is fake.
Does it say it's fake anywhere? Oh, it doesn't.
It's just really silly.
Akujin, this is your favorite part to point out, just how full
I
of shit
wasn't
he
going to
is.
do it this time.
No,
because
do it
I know
this
that
time.
it comes
you do
later.
it every other time, and it's a great thing to point out. Feel free to point it out.
It comes later. It gets mentioned, remember?
Oh, they end up mentioning it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was funnier when you mentioned it. Like, as soon as Akujin saw it, he fucking spouted off about it and gave up.
No, like, the first 2 times I seen it, I noticed, and I'm like...
Boy, be out here flagging.
Because, yeah, the second time I watched it, I had forgotten that I'd noticed it the first time, and I noticed it again. Gave out about it, but it does get mentioned.
So, did you know that he ran live streams where he just flagged people for the entire live stream?
Nah, I mean, I have seen some live streams where he's flagged, like, I can't remember who. I want to say J Station, but I might be wrong, but I know he had that thing with J Station a while back. At least Keem did, but...
Oh, man. But you had no idea he just ran live streams where he's just flagging people?
Nah.
Okay, well, this is a father-daughter group who just go and make YouTube videos together. He flagged them. It called the misleading spam. Just going down the list. And the shit he says doesn't have a disclaimer. Spoiler, it even has a disclaimer. It's something about like ordering a real life Minecraft potion. And then if you scroll in that description, you'll see it. Disclaimer right there. It's like, guys, it's, you know, we're doing this for entertainment. But this guy's got the nerve to talk about Mundane Matt. This guy's got the nerve to talk about Susie Lou. She had flagged one fucking person and took the flag down. This guy's flagging everybody and their fucking mother for a live stream.
She didn't just flag one person. She also flagged, I can't remember his name, but she also flagged another guy, the one they were also talking about, too.
Who?
Not just Mark at the Dark. I had to go back
Who
and
was
pull the
that?
video up, but yeah, it's the one with, it was the Augie video.
Well, then you gotta, the thing of it, you gotta give me a name to it and I can remember who it was. But either way, we can show you him flagging more than 2 people within a 3-minute span. Let me show you him flagging within a live stream. He flagged like 8, 9, 10, 12 people. Let me show you Tipster's fucking flag history, where you can just keep scrolling on that shit. He flags everybody. Quartering did the same shit. That was weird when the Quartering did that. He's like, look, nothing's there, and it's like, why do people go to their flag history and say nothing's there when you can look and you see something there? What is that? Why are they doing this? If you don't want to show it, don't show it. If you want to lie about it, just lie about it. Don't fucking pull up your flag history, show me videos, and say, see, nothing's there. I'm like, what? YouTube is fucking weird. I know I can't be the only person who, like, every time it's just weird. Fuck. Anyway, we can keep doing more video. She looks kind of crazy, and that's unfair. Like, we have stopped it on a frame, a video that makes this poor girl look a bit unfavorably out of her mind.
You think she looks crazy?
Yes, she looks very that meme of the crazy girlfriend.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I mean, maybe you're right. Because I think she looks kind of hot.
There you go. Well, her dad is sitting next to her, so go tell him. Keep going.
That's her dad?
Yes.
Thought they were dating.
I said it's a father-daughter. Do you even listen? What are you doing over there?
No, I wasn't listening.
Oh my god. He hates me. He's trying to sabotage me every fucking day of my life, Bacon. This is real.
I have heard this. But I do try to sabotage the show every day.
Every 5 minutes. Play! Play the thing.
Silly stuff.
Let's show him snitching on people like a little rat punk he is.
Does it say it's fake anywhere? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Oh my god.
This is literally a video called ordering a Minecraft potion off the dark web. He has to be told this is fake, you guys. I'm so confused. Is this real or is this fake?
Wait a minute. Sorry.
Anywhere? Oh, it doesn't.
Snitching on people like a little rat punk he is.
Does it say it's fake anywhere?
Disclaimer, do not attempt to recreate anything in the video. All the people featured in this video are adults. Anything you watch is done in a controlled and safe environment to serve a viewer's entertainment purposes. So he
This
has
motherfucker, it is marked as fake. It is marked as fake.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Yes, it is.
You son of a bitch.
He's got a disclaimer on his fucking
God
video
damn.
that this is bullshit and for entertainment purposes. And he's too fucking stupid because it didn't say in big letters, this fake. He's too fucking stupid to get it.
No, guys. Now Mudahara is stupid.
This is why I didn't give out about it the first time. I mean,
Yeah,
like
fair play.
today.
I
Because
forgot that he straight up inserted your original giving out about it into the video. That's pretty great of him.
And that's why the second time we watched this video, it was so funny. Because I seen the thing, and then I gave out about it, and then 30 seconds later, here I am again.
Played the first time
Yeah.
you giving out about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also found out who Susie flagged too, not just Mark
Who
at
was
the
it?
Dark. It was a guy named GG Reloaded. She
GG
flagged him 3
Reloaded.
different times.
Which one was he?
I don't know, but he did make videos about her. Granted, she does have the right to strike, I guess.
Well,
I
he
guess
was
it'd
the
be
one who
considered harassment.
re-uploaded shit.
True.
So
Also,
that's
If he's
not the
re-uploading
same.
her shit, then that's not.
Well, hold on though. Yeah, that's not the same as like striking somebody for that.
Yeah.
Like somebody takes your shit, they're a thief.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
True.
That's why nobody counts that one. The Mark After Dark guy, he used the clip. So was it transformative? Was it not transformative? Whatever.
Yeah.
But you get to it, and it's like, well, they took it off 3 days later, so I can't even give a shit.
Yeah.
Then you move on to fucking Mudahar. Like, if you guys want a fucking flagger, by God, we've got you one. We've even got some live streams of him doing it live. If you want to go, oh, you guys like him, so it's cool. My bad. I forgot about that. I mean, surely you have to. This is far more flagrant flagging, yes?
Oh, yeah,
We're
definitely.
literally watching him flag people. Have you heard any of that group saying a peep about this?
Nah, cause you got that big sub count, so.
Isn't that weird?
Yep, that's all they care about. End of the day, sub count.
Isn't that fucking weird?
Mm-hmm.
It's after all the times that I've been flagged, I began to look at this flagging thing way differently.
Yeah.
I start to notice who gets flagged, when they get flagged, and I start to try to figure out why. And when you go at that from that approach, as opposed to waiting to hear that somebody got flagged and hear the random reason that they or the people around them give, you tend to have
Hell,
a better
next
idea of what's going
Next
on.
should be telling me Markipliers and flag people down.
I'm just saying. I mean, this is a different kind of corner of the rest of YouTube. All right, and that's another reason why I don't really give a shit about Susie Lou if she flagged people, because again, she's not part of this part of YouTube.
Yeah.
She doesn't have this weird, goofy fucking agreement everybody else has of, okay, we're not ever going to use this one function of the website. Everybody around on one side of YouTube, they all have that rule, right? And if you do it, you're evil and mean and dirty and everybody's mad at you. There's a lot of people who do not live on that corner of YouTube. It's kind of like the difference between living in parts of town where you don't call the cops versus parts of town where everybody calls the cops. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of agreement.
true.
Now, are they wrong to do it? I don't know. At the end of the day, YouTube is the one who gets to make the call. Are they wrong to point YouTube at it? Are they wrong to call the cops? I don't fucking know. Do I do it? No, I don't see the point. Do I get flagged constantly? Oh, God, yes. There was one year in particular, we were up for a month and a half and would go down every month and a half pretty much. Like, at the month and a half mark, we got flagged.
So that's why
the entire year.
3 channels, right?
Yeah. Crowd threw one to us, and we already had the 2. And so we just went around those 3 channels. And that's how we never got banned. As soon as you get one flag on a channel, I would always say, we're just going to go to another one. Not going to sit there and get 2 strikes. Not going to get 3. We're not going to do it.
Does that mean you're circumventing a ban, though?
No ban. We were never banned from anything. As soon as we ever got a flag on anything, we would go to another channel. So we never got banned from anything. That shit, before we got a ban or before any of that happened, I'd be like, we're going to another channel.
Yeah.
That was how I avoided it. I didn't mind if we took a hit on the audience wise or whatever. Didn't matter. If we caught a flag on any of the channels, it's like, all right, we'll go to another one. And that way we were able to keep doing it. The rest of the group, they would sit there and say crazy dumb shit. And the other thing is, I would appeal these things and we would always get off for the flag. We've never had a flag stick. Like, I appeal them and then we're in the good. But then I wait for us to get struck off the channel we're on then, and I just keep going around and around. It makes it sound like it's been like a big crazy thing, but like after the first like 2 or 3 flags, it's a labor to give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how many times are you gonna get flagged before you can really muster up any give a shit anymore?
Can you like do an appeal or?
Yeah, I did.
They still turned it down?
No, they would say yes, and then the flag would come off.
Ah.
Yeah. But it's always okay to flag us. Like, people flag us on air. They'll flag us. They'll tweet out where they flagged us. Nobody says anything.
Mm.
They'll all tell you, oh, I don't disagree with this person, but nobody should be deplatformed, blah, blah, blah. Everybody except for us. That's what
Yeah.
they actually mean to say. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Mudahar called me a pussy, but I'm like, dude, that's really weird. Why don't you come over here and say that while we talk about your flagging?
Yeah.
Come tell me how I'm a pussy because I didn't agree with you and John Swan about copyright shit. Which, by the way, now everybody in the world doesn't agree with John Swan about copyright. What a shock. Why don't we talk about your flagging, Mudahar? Oh, we're not going to talk about that. Cool thing, some ordinary flagger. I got you, little homie. I got you. That's how this shit works, man.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I made a tweet earlier saying, actually, I was talking to Discord. I was telling people that why is it I feel like that every like channel I like ends up being a weirdo or some bullshit, you know? It's fucking weird.
Well, it's okay. I'm a cult leader. You don't got to worry about it. There's wackos everywhere, my man.
Yeah. A lot of them. Wow. I just don't get the whole purpose of you know, somebody talks shit about you, you don't go back at them, you just flag them. Like, what the fuck?
Well, on one hand, if you're on every other part of YouTube and you don't engage in that shit, fuck them.
Yeah.
Then I get it. Like, you don't make that content, fuck them.
Right.
If you're on this corner of YouTube, yeah, go back and forth with them if that's what you want to do. Do a live stream, what the fuck ever. But that's never the case with any of these people. I'm telling you, all these people flag people. Bo Blacks, he flagged somebody, got caught doing it. Tipster flags people. All these people flag people. I promise they flagged me. It's so weird how many times they happen to all be in the chat whenever I get flagged. But I got no proof on it, so I shouldn't say that about them. It isn't fair.
Yeah.
But if I say that, that's me acknowledging. I think they did, but I got no proof of it. I could be wrong. But I'm sure that sometime through the times that group has flagged me. Because they've watched everybody else do it, tweeted out, been perfectly fine doing it. That's my assumption off of that.
Yeah,
I got nothing other than that.
I mean, shit
But
adds up, but they're there. They're there and you get flagged. I mean, you would think, you know.
Yeah, but I can still acknowledge it's a guess. All right, I don't make live streams talking about how they flagged me. I don't fucking make it a huge point. It's just something that I do think. I think they probably have flagged me before, which is fine. What the fuck ever. Everybody else has. I see it as a rite of passage on YouTube at this point. You have to flag me. Real quick. Let me try to grab some things. Order Chinese food, not gonna lie, said Crawling Chaos. Appreciate it. Krubu threw two and said, I ate gas station food and it made my poop sick. Jesus, you people. Crawling Chaos threw two and said, Krubu is stuck on the toilet. Rip. And then Gadfly threw two to say kick V. I haven't seen those in a while. Crawling Chaos threw 5 and said, decapitate V and my. You're terrible. Why are you like that? Chaos threw 5 and said, used to watch his deep web videos, but I stopped after a while because I thought he faked them. Ain't the only thing fake about our boy over there. Godart threw in 2 and said, they're cowards and hypocrites. They know it too. Accurate. Godart threw another 2 and said, when I start making videos, I won't flag you, Tonka. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Very cool indeed.
Yeah, that's one thing I can honestly say I've never done is flag down a video. As much as I like, you know, I just threw up a dislike and just left.
I don't see much of a point.
Me either.
But people have always seen a pretty big point in flagging me down. It didn't take long of me being on YouTube to start getting flagged down and people to start just doing it in the open. So I'm like, wow, I didn't know I was that bad, but okay.
I know I said this the other day, but I feel like we need to have a Boulderversary and Mudahar.
That's the thing with like the Boulderversary thing. Matt felt like he was being harassed by people like me. At least that's what he felt. In the case of Mudahar, I think it's far worse. I think he is the worst flagger that's been on the platform. He's indiscriminately just pulling up videos and for the entertainment of an audience, flagging them down. I think Mudahar is by far the worst flagger on the platform. For some reason, that's a hard case to prove to people, and I don't know why. When you're indiscriminately just going through the platform, flagging videos, you're doing a flagging stream, how is he not the worst? Like, Matt flagged me. I'm telling you, I think Mudahar is worse than Mundane Matt, that guy that flagged me. I think Mudahar is way worse.
Yeah, because at least Matt didn't live stream it, right?
It's not just he didn't live stream it. Matt flagged some of my shit down. Look at what this dude's doing. He's going to random videos, flagging them down for allegedly not having disclaimers, flagging down this father-daughter group because, oh, well, they said they went to Area 51. Fuck them. Spam and misleading. What the fuck?
Also, Matt never made content out of flagging people.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When I meant
And that's
anything
what this
else, so I'm
dude's
pretty
doing
sure
right
Matt
here.
didn't live stream.
Well, there's that. Plus, here's another thing. Matt never had this big go-ahead from the group around him. Because if you remember, they all of a sudden are like, hey, guys, we need to deplatform J Station. And I'm like, why, though? He makes dumb videos. And it's like, well, he talked about how his girlfriend died or something. And it was like, yeah, I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
It's fake.
She died in like a car crash or some shit. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
who cares?
He went to Medivigil and shit.
It's
man.
fake. His videos have always been fake. I looked through some of them. This is a fake, dopey, fucking fantasy channel. I don't give a shit. How do you care? Oh, he clickbaited somebody's death. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Unless you're fucking dumb, shut the fuck up. If you are complaining about that, you are acknowledging that you're dumb. Simple. Also, Sergio threw Infinity and said, happiest day ever. Did you saw what I did? I don't know what I saw. Amazing shit. Knowing that here's the thing. You thought I would show you something that was going on in the dark, didn't you?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Not something that was going on live on air and for profit with super chats being thrown, eh?
Yeah.
Amazing, isn't it? Well, it's scummy, but it also should show you how comfortable these people are because they know that nobody's going to say anything. The people who would say something, they're their friends. It's like when you have somebody who's friends with the sheriff in town walking down Main Street, smoking a bunch of pot and banging hookers on the side of the fucking road. You know why he's doing it. He knows he can.
Yep.
Holy shit. Well, hell, let's wrap up this video then. There's a little bit left to it.
Andy can't read.
Fuck, I'm glad I caught that. I seen the disclaimer there and I'm like, hang on a minute.
But I usually have no sympathy for people that like false flag channels.
Web, he has to be told this is fake, you guys. I'm so confused. Is this real or is this fake?
He's having a tough one with this one.
Scams, fraud. We were led on and in the end lied to. It sounds like a rant of a kid that just found out Santa's not real. We were led on and in the end lied to. Like, he's really pissed that you can't order a Minecraft potion off the dark web, you guys. This guy's mad.
That's what you do. A report.
Please sort this out.
Oh, man.
Please sort this out. He's like a Karen. Can I speak to your manager? Please sort this out.
Yep.
Woo! Got him.
That's wrong, bro.
He's running on a power trip now.
But I usually have no sympathy for people that like false flag channels. Like, I might not like certain people, okay, on the internet, But that doesn't give you a right to abuse the YouTube terms and services and system to...
You know, I feel like when you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. And when I see people try to defend me over something that I was wrong about, I think that's like the dumbest thing ever. You know, I feel like when you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. And when I see people try to defend me over something that I was wrong about, I think that's like the dumbest thing ever.
You know, I feel like when you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. And when I see people try to defend me over something that I was wrong about, I think that's like the dumbest thing ever.
What the fuck?
So, what do you think of Mutahar? You just grunted.
Anybody else make any videos about him, or?
Yeah, there's a couple of more, but they're a bit lengthy.
Ah, got you.
That was why I'm pretty big on like Van Tactician. He'll take shit. He'll put the clips together to where you can look at them and go through them. If you're not subbed to that guy, I recommend it. He's pretty alright content. But I don't know. Do you have any thoughts about any of the evidence that has been laid before you, sir?
Well, makes me, I don't know. Felt like he's a big piece of shit if he did this. Well, I know he did this shit because there's proof right there, but you know, I'm still kind of, you know, don't want to believe it, but I believe it.
He'll tell you
know,
Monday
I'm not
Matt's a
shocked,
piece of
yeah.
shit because he flagged. He'll tell you Susie Lou's a piece of shit because she flagged. What's he gonna tell you when you ask him what he thinks about himself because of all the flagging he did? For-profit flagging. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Silence, and you'll get silence, and everybody will look at you like you're retarded, pretty much.
Yeah.
I already know that answer.
It's wild,
I
isn't
got
it?
that feeling. Yeah, crazy shit.
YouTubers are they're a special breed. Very special breed. I don't know, what's the likelihood that you think anybody in the quote unquote commentary community will be calling this out anytime soon?
Never.
Never. You don't think there's any chance? 0%.
Unless he does something piss him off. I mean, then they might do something. Other than that, they'll probably leave it alone.
Does that bother you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like knowing that the only way to get anything said about you is you have to not like them.
Yeah.
That's a problem, isn't it?
Yep.
If you don't like them, then anything you do is wrong. But if you're friends with them, they will turn a blind eye to you live streaming flagging people. Like random people. Like there was no rhyme or reason to any of that. He was just J Station, the fucking Explore With Us people. Like who Explore With Us is a good channel. I don't know if you've ever watched it, but that channel with the father and daughter is called Explore With Us. They talk about serial killers. They go out and look at shit. It's a good YouTube channel. But we're going to flag them. This dude with his bullshit, deep web bullshit. Like that guy, he's going around flagging people because their shit's misleading. Because all that deep web shit you did, that was real, wasn't it? You never faked any of those, did you, bud? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. It's fucking weird.
All right. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I was starting to get mean-spirited with that. It's just irritating. Okay. I've never had a conversation with that guy. But the idea that he called me a pussy when if you don't like me, I'll talk to you. You want to fight me about it? Okay, I'll fight you about it if that's what you want to do.
What gets me is he didn't even look you up and didn't at you.
Well, no, that's the thing. He's been in my live chat before, backing up John Swan on things that have now been proven to be false. He then goes somewhere else, calls me a pussy. But I don't see you here when I'm asking you why you're flagging people for no reason. I don't see you here.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hand you a microphone. Call me a pussy with me standing up here because I got something to say to you too. That's the problem with these fucking YouTubers. They ain't shit.
Yeah, passed it the nail on the head. They'll keep that trump card in the back pocket. Talking about Mutahar.
Oh God! Look, the moment that Mudahar disagrees with him, bet your ass you'll be seeing videos about this. When videos about this come out in a year or two, have a laugh about it. Because know that we've known about this for almost a year, and they'll probably talk about it in a year or two. And he'll say something they don't like.
It's funny you mention that because I remember a while. I know it's off topic, but I remember a while back when him and H3 was going at it because he took a shot at H3 and said he was donation shaming Jeff Bezos, and he never did. And then he made an apology video. But I noticed H3 didn't bring this up. If he would have brought that up, oh my God, that'd have been a hell of a bomb. That would have dropped like fucking Hiroshima. Guarantee it.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? So, randomly, we just went off and started burying the shit out of Mudahar. We had a good talk about Ralph. When we talked about toy companies and merchandising screwing everyone as far as the spoiler for MechaGodzilla. We also talked about the H3 and commentary kids going back and forth about them calling out that dude. Oh, and we did the French girl thing. We've talked about a lot of things today. Akujin didn't think we would have very many things to talk about. Joro said, wait, what did Mudahar do? Where have you been, Joro? We just showed you for like an hour. What are you doing? What's Joro doing?
I don't know.
Is he fucking with me?
Maybe.
I think he's fucking with me. I think he's fucking around. You fucking around with me, Joe? He just got here. Okay. We showed Mudahar flagging people live on air for no reason. Making up reason, but being full of shit about said reasons. So, the guy who is here today is Mr. Bacon again. He had a Mudahar picture today instead of his old Medicare picture. So we were like, oh man, remember what we did last time? Let's do that again, but with Mudahar. And he's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want that.
But Tonga's like, yeah, man, please let me step on your dreams.
Can you do that with a black screen though? You can't. Now.
Hold on.
Like, fuck
you got any fucking dirt on the black screen? What'd the void do? You know what did he do over there? But yeah, oh, pessimist the H3 talk. Go back. We'll end in like 15 minutes. There's a new philosophy of maybe doing the show for about 2 hours and make it easier for you guys to navigate. If you dig it, thumbs up on the stream and shit like that. Tell us in comments that you dig it more. I don't fucking know. But it's easier for me to do it for less time. And then we can talk about whatever, like, after the chats and shit while I finish up doing what I'm doing, and I'm perfectly fine with it. But it's apparently easier to do if we rush through it way quicker, and I'm fine with that. Only 2 hours, said Singe Talo, and said that's lame. Do you see that? That's already somebody saying it's lame.
Wow. That didn't take long.
That's me.
That did not take long at all. Do you see what it's like? This is what it's like to be me. I just now put out an edict. Already somebody's burying it. It's been a thing for like, fuck, what? Was it even a thing for a full minute before it got buried?
You were barely finished talking.
I hadn't even got the whole fucking thing out of my mouth, and someone's like, nope, fuck that. Shit's for the birds. 24-hour Kumite or get the fuck out. See what I gotta put up with?
People that hate us.
These people want they want so much out of me. I'm just one man. Here's Herb with 5 said, please let Mr. Bacon know not to pick the quartering for his next profile picture.
Oh no.
Have you thought about doing that? Where you're like, well, there's always the quartering.
Was there 2 times speed? No, I'm good on that. I don't like
Mr.
quarter
Two
pounder.
times speed?
Yeah, that's
What
the.
does that mean?
Yeah, plays videos at 2 times speed because he drags it out for so fucking long.
Ah, fuck. Okay,
They can get
gotcha.
to the point.
Slacker threw into and said, "Down with the Godzilla overlords." I'm ignoring him for the rest of the day. I can't handle this heresy. The blasphemer. Crawling Chaos threw in 5 and said, 7-hour George Sparkle stream again. Sir, please contain yourself. Hey man, through 5 said, I guess I'll be the contrarian and say I'm cool with 2-hour organized speed runs. Gotta go fast. Look, let's give it a trial run for fuck's sake. The old runtime was 3 hours, and a lot of people said back when Nitro went to 3 hours, that could have been one of the times they messed up. So, all right, we'll reel it back to 2. And look, if the show runs 3 hours, that's fine. Somebody shows up and we go a little longer. Okay, cool. But I'm just saying, a standard everyday show, we can run it at 2 hours. We should be able to do that fine, right?
Should be legal.
Do you feel okay with it, Akujin? Like, do you have any thoughts on it? We've done it like 3 times.
For some strange reason, I'm okay with it.
It counts. You just do 2 hours in the early. Everybody can get out earlier, and people who come to the show later in the day, maybe it'll be easier for them to pick up and look at, and it won't be quite so long to get educated on what dumb shit we ended up going on about today. Crawling Chaos gave another 5 and said 7 hours or we riot. I swear to you guys riot about everything. All right. I am going to go grab a drink. And when I get back, we can begin to mosey if you're okay with that. Are you okay with that?
That's fine. I don't care. Sure, bro. Do what you want to do.
Well, I was talking to Akujin, but I'll take your answer for Akujin. I like your spirit, sir.
Are you sure you don't have any more people you like that we can bury?
God damn.
I mean, you got anything on Critical?
I don't know who that is.
Critical's another commentary YouTuber. He I think he's got like 4 million. He's
As soon as you
been
say
around for a while.
commentary YouTuber, I'm sure I could find something on Critical.
Yeah. He does like a whole bunch of different shit. He's kind of like a variety YouTuber in a way because he like, does games and a whole bunch of different shit. But he usually takes all his super chats and gives it to charities. So.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. He seems like a pretty good dude, hopefully. The hell, the way it's been going the last couple days, I don't know who's good and who's not anymore, so I'm like, still a line from a friend of mine. I feel like a homeless guy on house arrest, confused. Don't know where the fuck to go.
I haven't heard that saying before. I like that saying.
Yeah, confused like a homeless guy on house arrest.
I'm borrowing that. By borrowing, I mean stealing it, and I'm going to use it, and I'm going to say that it's mine, and I came up with it.
Hey, go for it. I don't care.
So you into the Godzilla thing?
Yeah. I mean, I watched a couple Godzilla movies back in the day.
You watch any of the Kong movies? Because they always seem stupid to me.
Yeah,
I didn't watch them.
I mean, I remember that Peter Jackson one. That was a long time ago, but about it. And the old ones too, the old black and white ones. Climbing buildings and shit, but that's about it.
I never got down with the whole Kong thing.
So
The idea that King Kong could beat Godzilla, come on. That just seems unrealistic.
I mean, think about it. Kong's just a big dumb gorilla, and Godzilla's got freaking nuclear breath and all that shit. So I mean,
Yeah, and Kong's not even that big either.
yeah.
I haven't really seen any Godzilla movies either, except for Shin Godzilla, and I thought that was fucking great. But
Yeah,
you know,
I got back to hear Shin Godzilla was really great. Wow.
supposedly the one in 1999 was horrible. That was the the one.
It's
to back
fine
it
as
up on
a
it.
regular monster movie. It's not a great Godzilla movie. Like
Yeah.
Godzilla selling for rockets and guns is pretty fucking lame. It's like all of a sudden Goldberg can feel chops. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here.
Or like old school Undertaker, no selling and shit.
Yeah, like that's what Godzilla does when you shoot guns and missiles at him. He no sells.
Yep.
I do. All right, I just saw your profile picture. That's amazing. This man is now it is a black empty void. Like there's no picture there. There's nothing. He's like, I have learned my lesson.
that's a shame.
Never.
You know, because we have this video on, the color black.
I was gonna say we should get Yin to make him an avatar where he's wearing all these people's merch.
Oh man.
Like just covered head to toe in merch for all these people. Like he's got the Medicare hat, the SFTP mask, fucking quartering shirt.
It's funny you mention that.
This sounds like bullying.
I do get a Blocked by Keem shirt, but that was because I got blocked by Keem about a year ago. Then he unblocked me, so I pretty much wasted my money. But yeah.
Wait, you got blocked by Keem?
Yeah, about a year ago.
Hmm.
I don't know how, but he randomly blocked me. Then he randomly unblocked me. So I don't know what the fuck that was about.
Weird.
Yeah.
You think he has something against bacon?
Mm-mm.
You don't think it's bacon? Something you
Might have
did?
been, could have been when I was subtweeting that shit a while back about the whole J Station shit, but that might be it.
Look at you.
But,
you know these motherfuckers sit there like they act like they're important and have nothing better to do. They do nothing but read shit about them.
Yep.
Here we go. Godart 35 said V would be both Kong and Godzilla with vampire gypsy magic. I do look forward to the V show. Do you look forward to the V show, Akujin? Have you ever got to talk to him?
I have never spoken to V.
How do you feel about V? You like him? Don't like him? Indifferent?
I don't really have an opinion on him. He seems fine. I mean, he doesn't seem to like. A lot of the opinions I formed of V were related to disliking Sargon. And that was
sounds about right.
a lot of that was because of who I was hanging around with at the time.
I was shitty to V when I first met him because I didn't like his voice.
Yeah.
But he's a good dude.
It does seem that way. That he's basically a good dude with an annoying voice.
Yeah, his voice grew on me. Like I got to where I talked to him all the fucking time back to where I was used to his voice, and I got like at first I was like, there's no way I could talk to V all the time, but he's such a good dude that I ended up talking to V all the time, and I got past his voice, and I'm glad I did because he's a good guy.
If I remember correctly, there was so much shit that he covered for Sargon over, or would speak on Sargon's behalf for, that annoyed me. But that was so long ago.
He doesn't want to speak on Sargon's behalf, and people would always call him in and then start banging on at him about Sargon, and I found that unfair.
Yeah.
I mean, he would entertain it, but it wasn't like he's out there with a flag saying, "Hey, I'll speak for Sargon." Is like they would bring him in and then ambush him with, "So what do you think about what Sargon said?" And it's like, "Well, I'm not Sargon, so I don't."
And I can kind of understand what that's like. Because I get asked about you a lot whenever I move outside of, certain this community or whatever.
Oh yeah, random thing by the way. I don't know if anybody plays Xbox or whatever, but they did just buy out Bethesda, and if you got the Game Pass, a lot of their games are free on Game Pass right now. Fallout and all that good shit. So
Huh?
You serious?
yeah, it just dropped today.
Did you just buy Fallout and all that shit?
No, but I bought it
Oh,
before,
oh.
and I fucking paid heaps for it.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Just
I
got
just
random
are
ass
all.
text
Why are
messages
all the
about it.
tiny women walking around with matchsticks?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's like Xylee, Bella, and Kaylin. It's like the tiniest riot you've ever seen. And all they need is like have Jessica riding around on a cat, leading it like a cavalry. You know? Hype power. I see what's going on now. Krubu he is stirring up the short people.
Again.
I see. What you say, Akujin?
I said again.
Well, they're so angry and angsty. It's very easy to stir up short women and get them angry.
Tiny bitches unite.
See? Another advantage to this 2-hour time thing. Because now we can say that we're out of time while they try to yell at everyone and bite their ankles.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it short today.
Having a short show is appropriating their culture. That's dirty. Dirty. Hype makes right. Hype pride worldwide. You guys are terrible. Throw them all in the fire and burn it all down. The fire is so small. They're lighting little matchboxes. They're so angry. Look at them. Tiny group of tiny women throwing around tiny fire. I think now is the time for everyone. We should evacuate. We should get the hose. And if they pop their heads out too far, just squirt
Look,
them.
we don't know that they're hoes. We just know that they're small.
Wow.
Wow.
See, he went there. I didn't go there. He went there.
So this is
I
why
don't
you gotta
know.
cut it
All
short.
right.
No.
If you're not a tiny woman, bust out the water and put their fire out. We'll have a little fight between the buckets of water and them trying to start a fire with their little matchbox. Oh, look at this. Oh, there's more wows. Now you're getting wows. I think it's probably for your hoe comment you made. Good job. You did good.
I didn't make. You said that. And I said that was a bit unfair to assume.
No. This is on Akujin.
Well, since you said hose, I guess I gotta say hose mad. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Just a little mad.
See, he's cruising for it now. Okay, so there is some
Aggressive talking.
water coming in, but not enough. The fire seems like it will be overtaking the water. You guys are letting these short people have their way too much.
Oh hey, I thought I'd bring this up. I was listening to an old Tommy C. Arcade stream when you was doing an interview with him.
Huh?
And you met Roddy Piper?
I what?
You met Roddy Piper?
Like
Was it you or was it Tommy? Said something about oh, it might have been Tommy.
Tommy, I think he said he met Jeff Hardy, and he may have
Oh.
met Roddy Piper at like one of those meet and greet events.
Yeah, like a book sign or something. He said,
Yeah.
he said, because he said something about baby faces are boring or something like that. I just hadn't think of that.
Yeah, Tommy, he
y'all
liked
had a pretty good
wrestling
interview.
back in the day and shit, and I talked to him about that we talked for a few hours that day.
Yeah,
If I remember
about
right.
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, it was a cool talk. Again, like the thing with Tommy wasn't like we ended up having a disagreement.
Yeah.
It was all of a sudden we called out somebody he liked, and he lost his shit.
Mm.
He had to make a call. Do I want to go with the truth, or do I want to go with people who give me free art? And you see where he went.
So he said, fuck Tonka. And everyone over here.
And I am fine with it. I don't know how other people were with it. And sometimes I feel selfish about that kind of shit because there are people over here who end up in feuds they don't even know about just because they watch this show. And me not bending a knee has become a very big issue for a lot of people over here. There are times that I could have bent the knee and made things a fuck ton easier. It's just I got these stiff knees. They don't bend so good. I don't know how to do it so well. Also, I see this gimmick. Why is Taco Bell saying this? Did Taco Bell really say this, or are you full of shit?
I had a good take. I had a good take.
I don't know if Taco Bell had a good take. That don't look like a good take.
So speaking of good takes, what about Burger King? Man?
They're like, oh, Burger King's toxic.
Yeah.
Hold my chalupa. I'll be right back.
Okay, the purity spiraling has started between the midgets.
What? What's that? Oh, you're not short enough to doing the. You're not short. Gold, 10 out of 10. Yes, they are now purity spiraling. I love it. Anyway, are you doing that live stream show that you do all the time on Friday nights? Are you doing that tonight?
Yeah, later on is the Larry After Dark show. That's going to be going on in about...
What time later on? How many hours?
4.5 hours from now.
4.5 hours from now. Cool. Very cool.
I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, but I'm not sure. It's 7 p.m. something.
Do you know what Larry is, Mr. Bacon? Are you doing anything around 7 p.m. tonight?
Yeah, I gotta work tonight.
Oh, you poor bastard. When you're done with work, we probably won't have a show tomorrow because it's the weekend. Heaven forbid we do. Let's just hope we don't, because I'd rather not, but people might do something really dumb. Who knows? But if you don't have anything to listen to tomorrow, please consider listening to Larry After Dark. It's quite an enjoyable experience. It's something. It'll be in the Discord, and I know it'll probably, I don't know, Crow Axis will probably send it to you. He's a pretty big Larry After Dark person.
Actually, Willow posted a link in the chat, so I went ahead and clicked and subscribed. So there you go.
Oh, there you go. Good fucking deal.
So.
I enjoy it. I crack up every time.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'll probably be asleep when you do the show, so I'll probably end up catching if you're gonna do a restream or whatever. If you keep the VOD up.
They keep the VOD. Do you? I don't know what kind of music you play or if you get blocked or whatever, but you guys keep them up, right?
Yeah, we keep them up, but seems like last week's show got a little bit hit.
A little bit hit?
Yeah, because of some music or something like that.
Gotcha.
Last week's show was fucking hilarious, though.
You'll be able to navigate it eventually. You'll get better. But good shit. McGruff said it was good except for the guest.
Well, damn, McGruff. Tell me how you really feel. Shit.
Wow, bro. Can't say fuck this shit. I'm out. You're terrible, Kalen. This is what happens when you let short people have matches. But anyway, Larry After Dark in the later. I don't know if I'll do anything later. I may. It depends. I don't know. I don't expect to do anything through the weekend, guys, but if we do, don't be surprised. We're surrounded. You know, as far as stupid people go, I kind of look at it like it's, you know, a big, crazy hostage situation coming to a close. I need to come out with my hands up. I am surrounded. There is nowhere to go. So, cross your fingers that there won't be a weekend show, but there may just be. Anything else? Any more things?
This is the Giverhood, and you are not welcome.
No.